I'm back. If you remember last year, that pump was seized. Took it apart, oiled it all up. It's still operating. Now I'm gonna shut this pump down, put this one on for this year. But everybody thought I should have just replaced it. It was goner. There's no way I should have tried to repair it. I repaired it. It's still friggin' pumping. So, boiler's off. Valve off. Valve off. Valve open. I don't have to oil this. But the repair from last year survived. It's still going. I'm gonna put it on. I'll be back with oil. There goes this guy. Definitely needs oil. And now I'm upstairs in the house. Let's get in here. This radiant loop is not heating. So, gotta find out why. If an actuator's stuck or if I'm airbound. Cover a bucket up with a hose and a little coffee cup. I raised the pressure in the boiler a little bit, but it seems airbound. So I have a gauge here. Oh, a thermometer. My thermistor's on the hot water line as it comes up before it hits my mixing valve and comes over. So 82 there. 90 on my return. Something's not right. '73. 105. I think my pump is just making it hot. '88. Yeah, I think the pump is just putting off heat. It's not moving water correctly. So let me turn the zone off. Switch for my pump. Set it. Shut it down. I'm gonna start bleeding here before I put a hose on and purge the whole zone. So it's got the little slot on top. Not sure if my broken driver will be able. Nope, turning everything. Alright. Guys are looking at here. Let me hold this back so I can turn the top. I'm not going to worry about the cup yet. I don't need the whole thing. Okay. It moves. Yeah, stink. Let's let the air come out. I hear gurgling coming up, so there we go. Now let's see what happens. It sounds like it's an air pocket. So we have 68. Will the pump sound better? But let's go down here. Supply. That's supposed to be the supply. 84. This should cool off. 100. 120. Something shut me down. So we have 120 coming up here. Coming into the cold. Kind of strange. Coming through here. How is that possible? Let's see, right now this went off. No, we had an air pocket, so we weren't moving. But still, okay, 72. This should be bringing warmer water up, which it is. But my pump doesn't sound good. So, next thing, let's pop a head off. A little spray on the head. I don't think the pins are moving for the actuators. There we go. That was jammed. Pop this one off. This one doesn't look jammed. I wish there was a way I could rest this. Well, I guess there. Gives more light. All right. So we're heating up slowly. Very, very slowly. Let me see, this one's probably gunky. That doesn't move. Yeah, that thing's done. Went in a little at least. I think I got it to come up. Let's spin the green ring off. It should come off. It's only plastic. There we go. I got it to budge. Very hard to get it to budge, but no. Okay, it went down. But it's not a rising. Came up, down. This thing's stuck. Well, this thing might be jammed inside. Usually you can get them to free up if you play with them. Let soak for a minute. Doesn't help. This guy doesn't want to budge. Seems like he's seized internally. And if that's the case, the actuator won't be able to move it. Oh, good. See if it comes back. And we have 96. I love when things stick. Now it's moving. And not getting stuck no more. Good. Oh, gotta put the ring on or else it won't go back on. You can see all the heads are up. They go down when it's closed. Last one. Okay. He seems good. Just gonna spray it a little. There he goes. He wasn't coming up enough now. But we still don't have heat moving. This side. So I'm gonna have to check again. It needs to be bled a little more. So I bled it out. Let the boiler fill with a little more pressure for my pressure reducing valve. Here comes some more, not a lot of bubbles, but a little. A lot of big bubbles came before, now not so much. Let's see if I got my flow back. that's on. Nothing should stop the flow. Pump sounds better. Boom. Look at that. I've got flow. Just need a little bleeding. So now let's compare supply and return. $162. Okay, now it's working correctly, as you can see. Now I gotta adjust the flow valve, the mixing valve that I played with. I could hear a little bit of air still. But I also think my pump, I cranked up all the way. Nope, that's high, that's low. The pump might be moving too much. So now my mixer, I gotta cool off. Back this way a little bit. Okay, we're off. Hopefully it comes back on soon. But I got heat movement when I bled it. Stinks making this too heavy, but being alone. Now let's see if I got any more air. Yeah. Turn this off. Let's see. There we go. Even though I purged it, air's still coming up. It's getting I may not have gotten it all out. I might have some stuck. On. Still hearing air. All right, because of that, turn off, turn off, and let's just make sure there's nothing still left. Yeah, so this way we know. I might have to do one at a time. Sounds pretty good. So now if I take these off, I can close down and just do one at a time. There's set Allen screws in here. And what that's gonna do, yeah, I'm not hearing enough. That's gonna fill it. I drove all these in, but this one. Closed. So now it's just the one. So I'll eliminate air from one, because it's hard to bleed them all at once. You could hear. Sounds pretty good. Not seeing bubbles, but I hear a little.
Something went wrong. Please try.
I just got back up here. I adjusted the mixer to 120. I worked on the boiler a little bit. So, I mean, it's maintaining the 120, which I like. Pump, so much quieter than it was before. So I got 120 on my supply going into the floor. Then coming back out. About 103, 104. That's fine. It's good heat transfer into that floor. It's gonna set a little lower, but my biggest concern was it's over the garage. So therefore I didn't want to do that. Now, my supply up is about 170. So here's my supply temp coming up. And my return on the other side. Like I just tested 103.7. So that's the return temp right there. Now, coming, this should be the same here. It's a little warmer there. But whatever, it plays tricks on you. But that's the mixer, taking that water, 170, and sending it into the zone at the 120. So, everything here is working, everything is how it's supposed to be. Finished the boilers. Pump's still running nice. I switched over to the other pump. Until next time, I'm out of here.